Welcome to the Mate Acquisition Program Training. Glad to be with you. If you're still single and you haven't found that perfect person to spend your life with, then I've got some great news for you. This program is the merging of several new technologies designed to help you select and connect with your best love match available in the shortest time possible. In the first 7 lessons, we're going to go through the preparing you phase of the program. You're going to learn about the interpersonal marketplace and your new playground you're going to be playing in. Marketing yourself like you would a $1 million item or any item of value. Why internet dating is the most practical new way to meet someone. How selective can or should you be? I have a checklist for lasting relationships, preparing your lifestyle and environment for your new love match, and the 7th chapter is learning from the mistakes of your past dates and relationships. In the upcoming months, you're going to hear some revolutionary ideas and concepts about love and romance that may cause some of you to feel uncomfortable or uneasy. Some of you may even initially disagree with what I'm about to present. However, I'm certain that in the end, when you realize how sensible and how all the pieces fit together, I'm sure you'll agree that it is the most practical, logical method to seek and connect with your best love match available. To get started, I want to first introduce you to the very fascinating place you're about to enter, called the Interpersonal Marketplace.
The Interpersonal Marketplace. When we go searching for our perfect partner, we need to go to the Interpersonal Marketplace to find them. The Interpersonal Marketplace reasons that who we match up and connect with greatly depends on how much we think we have to offer and how much we think we can buy with it. An example of this concept is the exchange theory, which basically means exchanging one of your desirable traits for another desirable trait you seek in the other person. For instance, past generalizations were that a woman's worth may be based on her beauty, while a man's worth may be based on his success. The Amarato axiom states, the total value of qualities you possess determines the quality of person you'll caress. The Mate Acquisition Program shows you several ways in which to increase your value in the marketplace. One way is by becoming more desirable. This gives you more to exchange. It reveals and provides solutions to the areas you can improve on and shows you how to capitalize on your strengths you have when you begin marketing yourself. The second way is to give you as much positive exposure as possible when you start marketing your best image. This gives you more options and makes it easier and quicker to find your best love match. It's important to note that this training uses logic and data to help you select and connect with your ultimate companion in the most practical and fastest way possible. Some of the information and advice expressed here may seem unsettling to certain people, and for others it'll cause you to view love and romance in a whole new light. Comparing the laws of the economic marketplace to the interpersonal marketplace is not a new concept. It's been studied for many years by social scientists and scholars. However, this is the first attempt to bring this concept mainstream, probably because of the reaction from many people who are opposed to consider humans as commodities. I realize that many may be offended and some will even accuse me of heresy by comparing the laws of the economic marketplace with the pursuit of love and romance, but would be foolish to ignore the reality of the obvious similarities. After all, I did say this is revolutionary, and understanding this concept can definitely be used to give you an advantage over others. Whether you're marketing $1 million home or yourself, both are subject to the laws of basic economics, supply and demand. The better you market yourself, the more candidates you're able to qualify in a shorter time period, and therefore the more selective you can become. It's that simple. I designed this program to get results and not sugarcoat reality. Some of the questions you'll be answering in this program may be uncomfortable and recall unpleasant memories. However, you'll soon discover by being as honest and forthcoming as possible, you'll anticipate some of the challenges before they occur, and you'll benefit because you'll be ready with the solutions you're now prepared to use. Everyone has a subjective value in the interpersonal marketplace based upon desirable traits and characteristics that we seek in companions. I've created a system that calculates your generic market value in the marketplace to approximate your trade within your peer group. Knowing this value is important because can show you those areas you need to improve to increase your value as well as become more realistic in your search. I'm sure you realize that everyone's evaluation of what is desirable in another person is subjective, and a trait that is important to one person may not be important at all to another. The magical chemistry between two people is primarily based upon each person's life experiences and what they've learned to find attractive in another person. Traditionally, men and women would meet their future mates through family or friends or work or school. Typically, it was with someone that lived close by. Today, it makes no sense to limit yourself to just the local available talent pool when you have the internet and data at your fingertips. When it comes to time constraints, think about it. The fewer people that are available as potential mates prevents you from becoming more selective, not to mention the speed in which you'll be able to meet that perfect person you want to connect with. If you've ever sold or marketed a car or a home, I'm sure you'll agree that it's important to get professional advice or help because, after all, this is a valuable possession, right? If you want to get the best price possible, you'll want to make sure you carefully execute the most effective and sensible marketing plan possible. What if I told you that the same principles that apply to buying and selling multi-million-dollar real estate can and should be applied to finding love and romance in your life? Romantic chemistry is, of course, critical to falling in love. So if you're going to fall in love with someone, doesn't it make sense to have the chemistry and also have the basic core values that are important to lasting and successful relationships? In order to get the best price for buying and selling a home, or any other ticket item for that matter, you want to hire a professional that uses data and the internet to obtain the highest and best value. It begins with a comparative market analysis, making the home as inviting as possible, then marketing it to the most buyers possible. In the next video, I'm going to tell you why you should market yourself like you market your home. And if I haven't said it, or you haven't heard it today yet, remember to stay sexy, my friends.